Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! It's your buddy Cooper here, and today it's time for a Deja Duel. As monsters appeared all over the city, the public accused Kaiba and Kaiba Corp for these monster sightings. I think someone's trying to make a fool out of me. I've worked too hard repairing the reputation of this company to have it. This has to stop. Seto, check out the database. There's someone out there that's buying up every share of our company. Mokubo, you're right. If these numbers are accurate, almost half of Kaiba Corp was just bought by one person, and they're still buying. But how can that be? What are we gonna do? We have to stop them. If they buy any more shares, they can take control of the entire company. Wait, there's only one person who's capable of something like this. Pegasus! Seto, Kaiba, and Mokubo went to Duelist Kingdom to confront Pegasus. Show yourself, Pegasus! Your lack of patience never fails to amuse me. You're as irritating as ever. What's the deal, Pegasus? I just haven't been myself lately. In fact, I mean that quite literally. What's going on? Surprise, I've waited a long time for this day, Kaiba boy. Identify yourself. Alister's the name, Kaiba boy. Now let's duel. This spell card is about to change everything. Activating the Seal of Orichalcos. What's that? Explain yourself. We're trapped in here until the duel's over. Then once I crush you, I'll be able to get out. Of course, you, on the other hand, won't be quite as lucky as myself, Kaiba boy. What do you mean? When you lose, your soul will be locked away for all eternity. Admit it, you just like saying Kaiba boy, Alister. I think every human on the earth, every human being that's ever watched this show likes saying Kaiba boy. My family business has nothing to do with you. Guess again, your family business has everything to do with me. It was 7 years ago today, a day I'll never forget. The tanks came and took my brother. I soon found out who was responsible. Gozaburo Kaiba, your father did this to me. Now you run his evil empire, so it's your fault too. Yes, of course. To be fair, Kaiba, he is, business evil. 100%. Is he as evil as Gozaburo? Probably not. Is he evil? Yeah, 100%. Hell, that new movie that came out, it's not new anymore. Dark Side of Dimensions or something? I don't remember. Whatever the name of the movie was, he literally has, cameras everywhere and controls the entire city of Domino. Like a dictator. Alright, we have Tyrant Wing, which needs a dragon monster, and then we have Geargiano. You contribute this card, then target one level 4 machine-type monster. Okay, that's cool, but not gonna work. I'm just going to summon a Cataville Omen. Normally I would set it for its effect, but I'm just going to summon it and I'm going to play this card because I assume Alister is going to have some powerful monsters. Then again, I don't think his cards ever became real, so unless he's using a Toon deck right now, we'll see. And that's an interesting combo, I will admit. Seal of Orichalcos might be your undoing. But I'd like to see you play it. Alright, with this seal played, one of us is dead. Yeah, that's definitely not going to be... Obviously, he can't use cards from the show, because other than when he played Pegasus' Toon deck, which this kind of should have been, all of his cards are fake. They're not real. Shit, I just saw in his hand he had Monster Reborn. Oh my god, he's going to bring back the Fiendish Engine. Or not, maybe he can't. Maybe it's not worth it, who knows. But that monster is too strong for me. I need to find another card. Another dark monster. Having Monster Reborn in your opening hand was quite lucky, I must admit. But it won't be enough to stop me. Alright, I guess I'll get rid of an X-Head Cannon since Geargiano can help us out. I do love Kaiba's XYZ Dragon Cannon. It's a really cool monster. Search Striker gets rid of me for free, and then you're stuck in defense mode, which is exactly what I wanted. Yeah, that seal doesn't protect your defenses, and I drew a Y Dragon Head. I'm going to summon it since I have advantage right now, and if you have a trap, I don't mind if Y Dragon Head dies. I attack. Nice. Now, the odds of my Y Dragon Head surviving aren't good, because it's a machine, it doesn't get the buff of Tyrant Wing if I wanted. But if he doesn't draw a monster card, then we're fine. I drew Soul Exchange, which is a good card. I'm going to summon the X-Head Cannon. With this, I should be able to pull off a fusion if I wanted to, but I won't. Alright, now that I've pulled off these attacks, now I changed my mind. On main phase 2, I'm gonna fusion summon. Contact Fuse XY Dragon Cannon. Is it very strong? No, but I had this card as a kid and it was cool. The best one is XZ. Alright, XY Dragon Cannon, I activate your effect. By throwing away my soul exchange, I destroy the seal, which won't be destroyed. However, if I activate it again, I get rid of my Girgiano card, and seal is gone for good. Now, you won't have your buff, which means you'll never beat 22. Plus, I believe this is a once per duel card. Haha, he can't use the seal. The seal has been defeated. Alister. Oh, I even got the Fang of Critias, which is not useless. Alright, screw it. If the game's going to let me do it, I activate the Fang of Critias. Now, I could have a Doom Virus Dragon. Let's see. That's really good. Or I could have a Tyrant Burst Dragon. That's insanely good as well. I'm going to go with Tyrant Burst. Thanks to the Fang of Critias, my trap card becomes a monster card. A fusion monster. Now, Tyrant Burst Dragon, I activate your effect. You're going to attach to another fusion monster. And with this effect, I should be able to attack 3 times. 2600 attack, go. 2600 attack, go. 2600 attack, go! Oh, this duel was awesome. Wait a minute, that deck was really fun to use. Oh, Kaiba, I loved it. After the duel with Alister, Kaiba went to Pegasus' company, Industrial Illusions, to look for answers. There, he encountered Yugi and his friends. Kaiba. Oh, great. Any sign of Pegasus? I'm afraid we were too late. That's not right. Believe it or not, my Valentine got to him before we did. She took him to the soul with the took his soul with some Orichalcos thing. Pegasus? Not quite. It's a hologram. Yugi boy, at least I hope it's you that found this room. If you're hearing this, that can only mean that the gentlemen who are after my soul were finally able to capture me. So please listen closely. This is it. It all began when a mysterious man tried to buy out my company, but there's more. This individual possesses an ancient power stronger than any I've seen, and his name is Dartz. Who's Dartz? He's trying to resurrect the most terrifying beast ever to roam the earth, the great Leviathan, by draining the souls of man and beast. If his plan works, Dartz will have succeeded in unleashing a truly devastating power, the likes of which has not been seen for 10,000 years. Time is running out, my cute little duel monsters will soon be gone, along with the rest of the world. Only you can save the poor creatures that made my game famous. Alright, Pegasus, I'll do it for you. Fighting for a friend. Okay, we're going straight to this fight, huh? Joey chased after one of the robbers, Valon. I know that guy, he's the one that took my... Right you are, mate. So this is a duel, just like the last one, where they're dead. Valon's dead. Why are you adding these characters into the game if they didn't even get their cards? Their cards don't exist. Like, at all. At all. And his cards were kind of cool. I wanted to be a freaking Autobot, basically. A fighting man. But just nah. Just nah. They didn't get to exist. And if I remember, Alister was more like a fighting fortress kind of guy. Kind of what... You know, like Sky Fortress kind of thing. Oh, we get his ritual. Holy shit, that's kind of crazy. On the first turn, no less. Do you have any built-in protection or something? Alright, once per turn during either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated except Lord of D, you can target one monster on the field, destroy it. Once per turn during either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated except Lord of D, you can target one spell tracker on the field, destroy it. Oh my god. Alright, I activate the Red Eyes Transmigration. With this, I throw away 2 Red Eyes monsters and summon the ultimate behemoth, Lord of the Red. They just had to make this card level 8. Isn't this just Joey in a freaking cosplay? Is this his, what do they call it? His persona? Scale Sona? What would they call it for this? I don't know. I'm just going to end my turn. I played every card I had, Valon. I don't even know what deck you're using. We're going to find out together. Because your cards do not exist. That card it does, but I mean... Yeah, no. There we go. I summon the Battle Warrior. Wow, all the way into this arc we're using Battle Warrior, huh? Well, at least it's protected by Marauding Captain. Alright, my D, get in there. No way he runs those. What? That's way too busted. What the fuck? Those cards are stupid strong. Like, if it wasn't for me having this Lord of D card. Ah, this time I can activate my effect. Alright, once per turn, target one spell and trap card and destroy it. I'm not letting you get back your despots. Yeah, you're taking the Battle Warrior damage. You fool. The Lord of the Red is no weakling. This technically won't work, but I can dream. Jar of Greed. Okay, as long as he only gets spells or traps, I'm fine. Ancient Gearbox. Okay, that's way out of your time period. What the hell? That card won't be invented for like another 2 years, maybe 3. All right, Lord of the Red, help us out here. Oh, I can't make the same choice? Oh, that's... Oh, shit, I shouldn't have done this. I was going to try and destroy the Seal Void Calcos, but I misplayed. That's on me. That's on me. Next time, I'll be patient. If there is a next time. God damn you, Ancient Gearbox. Yep, and this is why I said the Despot should not be allowed. Case in point. Now, obviously, I would have been fine if I had just not used Lord of the Red's effect, but that was my mistake. All right, well, we're dead. Oh, I can use Claw of Hermos. Okay, screw it. I activate Claw of Hermos. With this, I get a gun. All right. I guess that's all I can do. I gave you my power. I basically lost. I basically lost. Jesus. Yeah, Despots are definitely not supposed to be around yet. These cards are actually crazy for this time period. There we go. Don't worry, my gun here will help you. Rocket Airmos Cannon, you got this. Another Lord of the Red. Like I said, next duel we'll just make sure not to use this effect. It did say once per turn, I just didn't pay attention. And there it is. Despot number 2, come and get me. Damn, Despot number 4 is so busted. Alright, here we go again. Cringy deck. Let's do it. Like, I knew they had to make up a deck for him, but maybe make up a deck within the time period. Not something that's so far down the road. Like, I guess that would have been hard. It's too hard for those Konami bots. I understand. Alright, not like they're making much sense with this deck either. Joey's deck doesn't really fit the bill. 1 for 1, that's a good card. Alright. And there's number 4 again, god damn it. Number 4 is going to make things difficult. Yeah, it's going to make things difficult, but not undoable. All I have to do is set up. I summon the Marauding Captain. Thanks to my trap card, I feel a little bit safer than I did before. Then, I'm going to play Flameveil Guard in defense mode to give me a chance to summon a Red Eyes card later on. And if I could draw my ritual spell, I'll get my Lord of the Red, which can counter some of this Despot nonsense. Okay. I'm fine. Well, actually, that card's dangerous. That's annoying and probably the card he's going to pick. Never mind, he'll probably just go... Well, no, it'd be smart to pick Terraforming, but still. Yeah, he's going to pick the card that he's addicted to. Alright, you are the exact card I need to make sure it does not come back. I'm surprised he didn't play Seal Void Calcos. I'm surprised he played that in face-up attack mode. Alright, I could go Marauding Captain or I could try out one of my Red Eyes cards. I gotta make sure 2 or more are not special summoned. Either way, I'm gonna summon a Red Eyes card. Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon. I could have set up a lock with my Marauding Captains, but I think everyone would prefer to see some Red Eyes cards. Alright, Red Eyes, let's go to town. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. The lock would have been safer. But then again, my lock would have been destroyed because I would have attacked the Ancient Gearbox, so maybe I could draw something Marauding Captain, or maybe I can draw my Ritual spell. Either or, that's my only hope. Another Despot card, that's not good. This one's at least simpler. That's an effect short enough to be read. Not that Despot number 1. That one's a little long. Alright, Heart of the Cards, give me a Ritual spell. Nope, okay, worst top decks. I summon me a Marauding Captain. Marauding Captain's coming out alone, but he's all I got. Let's try to weaken this Despot just a little bit. And I end my turn. Come on, game. Let me get my Lord of the Red again. I can win, I swear. Oh god, Despot 3! Anything but him. He can get other stuff. Yeah. Crap, he's actually good. Despot 4 and Despot 3 are really good. And Despot 1 is the one that has all the power. Has he... Oh, dear God. This makes no sense. These cards didn't exist, Valon. Story deck my ass. Both of these story decks are bullshit. What do you mean? There's no way he had Red Eye's Flare Dragon. Alright, you win, sir. Ritual decks have this very problem, especially when you're running a bunch of tributes. Feels good. Alright, Valon, you get a freebie. Don't feel bad. There we go. Hopefully we'll get a luckier hand this time where we start with our ritual and we just do that properly this time. Hey, there we go. Or maybe I'll go... Oh, like I said, even if I went for the lock, Saku would have ruined it. Saku would have ruined it. I would have just gone for it. Oh, this time I actually got Advanced Ritual Art. That's way better. That's why he runs Flameveil Guard. That actually explains a lot. Pot of Greed, come on through. That's really my luck, isn't it? One, he never had that. I don't think he had that card in this time period. Freaking a Gemini Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon. I doubt it. Two, he definitely didn't run 3 of them. Why in the f would he run 3 of them? What do they even do? Oh, that's too long to read. I'm just going to assume burn. Pot of Duality, guaranteeing whatever Despot he wants. 3 would be the most dangerous. 2 kind of sucks. It's not the worst, but it just kind of sucks. Yep, and he went for 3. I'm going to lose a lot to 3. Oh. You did not special summon a Despot from your deck. Is that because of Duality or something? Or does something else happen? Alright, all I know is that if he has another Saku, I don't want to summon this Flare Dragon, as tempting as it is. Marauding Captain, you go first. Attack for 15. I was right. I was super right if I had done it. But then again, now I don't have Red Eye Spirit. I mean, I could have done Red Eye Spirit, but then again, he would have had Despot. And then I would have had to deal with it later. But now he doesn't have a Despot, which is probably safer for me. And we're just waiting on Lord of the Red anyway. Thank God I drew these 3 and not 3 freaking Red Eyes Black Dragons. Even then, I should never have drawn 3 of these in the first place. That is just disgusting. And the situation is not getting any less disgusting. Alright, most of his Despots have bad defense. Scapegoats, calm down. They have bad defense, so we should just be able to do... Nope, nope, that's not a Despot. That's another card that shouldn't exist for a few years. Damn it. Alright, I set this card and I end my turn. You know what? Konami, next time you want to make a game about older cards, let me build the decks for you. Let me do it. I could do it, I swear. And even when it comes to characters where you didn't even have the decks ready for them, I'll make a deck that at least feels appropriate. I got you, okay? Like, no need for me to complain when I can just make it better. Just get me on the staff. I got this. Classic decks with classic cards. Making him use card. Obviously, he wants to use machines, right? So we find an old machine deck that he could use that isn't super crazy, because this deck isn't supposed to be super crazy either. And Joey, all you had to do was not give him this stuff, because that didn't appear at this time that I know of. Maybe it did. I don't know. I didn't pay that much attention. All right. Well, it says I can use it, so I'm just going to do it. Let's see what I get. Oh, that card's pretty cool. That card looks pretty cool, to say the least. All right. Let's see what it does. Target one other wait. If this card is summoned, target one other face monster on the field. Equip this card against 1,000 attack, 500 attack defense for each dragon monster on the field and in the graveyards. Well, they're in my hand. Can I just not do that targeting effect? Can I just have a 2400 attack point monster? Nope, I can't. That sucks. All right, Scapegoat, you get to play the game. Yep, you get to enjoy yourself. The ultimate Scapegoat token is born. Get in attack mode. We're no cowards. I activate Red Eye Spirit. If they have another Saku, I'm going to be very upset. You all know this. You know this to be true. All right, there we go. Now I'm going to summon it. It is a Gemini monster after all. Now we're going in with the Spirit of the Red Eyes. Attack. Let's see what my effect does. Nothing. But, if I crash, it'll be for nothing, won't it? Do it anyway, Scapegoats. I used my fusion for that? Dear God, I'm a bad duelist. Oh, I do have an effect. Okay, do something. That's a lot. I like that. You got an Inferno Fire Blast up your sleeve, eh? Oh, crap. Even if that's just for stall, that's cringe. Nope, it's not. Oh, dear God. Oh, my God. We're going to get obliterated. We're going to get obliterated. No, it's not fair. These cards don't even exist, you son of a bitch. Put on the armor. I'll fight you. I'll punch you, I swear. All right, let's see if I can get Lord of the Red. Nope, I got Battle Warrior. See, this is a time-accurate card. This card, it fits the time period. Here, let me help you out here. Let me help you out. I'm a good friend. Battle Warrior, attack the Despot. Scapegoat, attack that thing. There you go. Good job, Scapegoat token. Sheep token. Come get me, Mr. Despot, man. Just let me in. Konami, just let me in. I'll do it for you. I'll fucking do it for you. I really will. Show me all the cards I have access to, and I'll make something work. Even if it's a bad deck, at least it'll be time accurate. That fits the power level of his opponent. So you don't have to change Joey's deck so drastically. Because I'm guessing the only reason Joey's deck is this drastically changed is because they're like, wait a minute, this deck will just lose otherwise. Please tell me I run more than one Flame Veil Guard and that my advanced repertoire isn't screwed because I drew it. So Void Calcos is a dangerous card that I cannot destroy. Despot 4 is the most dangerous card that can defeat my Lord of the Red easily. But there is a way to get it to defeat itself. No, Scapegoats, calm down. No. I said no. Alright, I activate this. Thank God we still have another one. This will help me get Red Eyes in the grave. Alright, I choose Red Eyes Black Dragon. And Flame. I only had one left in my deck, my God. With this, I get Lord of the Red. Alright, Lord of the Red, I know you're not exactly strong enough, but don't worry about that. I'm going to activate Graceful Charity. There we go. Yes. With this, I'm going to throw away Red Eyes for sure. And Scapegoats. Then I'm going to summon my Marauding Captain. And Marauding Captain's going to help me get out a little buddy of mine. No. I choose the Flame Veil Guard. Then I am going to hold on to this in case something bad happens. Marauding Captain, go bait his attacker, his move out. He can only use that as so many times, you know? Shit. How many Despot 3s do you guys think he has? Probably too many, huh? There's a chance he'll use... Yes, that's exactly what we were looking for. There's a chance he'll use any card, which means I'll be able to do this. Okay, good. We got rid of the 4. As long as he doesn't draw another 4, we're fine. Good news, he didn't. Bad news, that could be Sakuretsu armor. I need to find a way to get him to activate something. I activate Monster Reborn only because a regular Red Eyes is enough. A regular Red Eyes Black Dragon is enough. I activate Lord of the Red. With this, we're going to target his possible Sakuretsu armor. I'm not afraid of his monster. Oh, his damage condenser, which would guarantee a Despot. Okay. Yeah! Red Eyes animation! There we go! That works. Okay. Oh, and I can summon Battle Warrior. I normal summon Battle Warrior. Then I'm going to go in. Red Eyes Black Dragon, find out what it is. Alright, free kill. Lord of the Red, help me win this duel. I do like this Red Eye suit. I assume this actually was in the anime. This seems too on the nose. It had to be in the anime. So this card probably is time accurate now that I think about it. Pot of Duality, yeah. Oh wait, no, I meant no. Sorry, I forgot. I can't destroy Seal of Orichalcos anyway. I might as well wait. Okay, if you pick Saku, we know what to do. Hell, if you pick Call of the Haunted, we know what to do. That was the worst choice he could have made. He's trying to get me to pop one of my cards or to waste my spell trap pop on him. Alright, if I could draw a basic spell or trap, something to make him react. Well, that is a basic spell or trap, but I can't use it. Alright, well, so be it. We attack then. Inferno, Fire, Blast. The Ancient Gearbox isn't strong enough. Battle Warrior, punch him in the gut. The only time Battle Warrior is an actual good card is when he's a dice. In Dungeon Dice Monster, Battle Warrior is legitimately busted. Like, actually cool. And really fun to use. They need to make a Dungeon Dice Monsters too. That'd be sick as hell. But like a, you know, just make it good. Make the AI not suck. Alright, well that sucks for us. He didn't tribute it though, which means we win the duel. Probably because, you know, I would have popped it. Alright, I summoned Rocket Warrior. And we're going to go in for game. I'll let Red Eyes do the honors. Red Eyes, Inferno, Fire, Blast. Victory goes to us. Okay, a little bit rough there. Could have been way easier if I had just done it in the first duel, but I messed up. Oh, shit. Ah. Okay, well, basically, Valon leaves. He's dead. And he ends up not being the worst guy ever, but they gave him Despot, which sucked. That was my apologies on that. All right, here we go. Yugi and his friends found Joey, but it was too late. Joey's soul had been taken by the Orichalcos. What's going on here? Don't you see? Joey must have defeated Valon, and then Mai showed up. She did this to him. I'm sure of it. That's true. However, there's only one person who he can really blame for all this, and I think you know who I mean. He hides safely in his fortress while others do his dirty work. Well, not anymore. Yugi arrived at Dartz's fortress, Paradius headquarters, and found an unconscious Mai. Mai, say something. She must have been in a duel, and it appears she lost both the duel and her soul. I must put an end to this. It's about time you showed up. This doesn't concern you, Rafael. I'm here to see Dartz. Is your master so much of a coward that he sent you to do his battles for him? Not quite, but first, why don't you take this? It's the Claw of Ermos, Joey's card. So you're the one who defeated Joey, aren't you? Actually, Mai beat Joey, then I defeated her. But why? Wasn't Mai on your side? I never trusted her, and it turns out I was right all along. After she took Joey's soul, she turned on us. Biggest mistake she ever made. Wake up. Can't you see that your so-called Master Dartz is just using you to satisfy his own selfish needs? If you really want to save the world, then stop fighting me and join my side. As soon as the great beast is revived, I'm afraid your side will no longer exist, Pharaoh. All it needs is to get started with one more strong soul. And the sacred seal of Orichalcos will take care of that once I take you down. The winner leaves a free man, the loser becomes a prisoner to the beast. You're on. If that's what it takes to set my friends free, then let's duel. And once you're out of my way, I can go straight to Dartz. So they just skipped the part where I get to play as Rafael and Yugi loses. Probably because, I'm not going to lie, Rafael's cards do exist and they suck. They are terrible. They're absolutely terrible cards. I was just making fun of Konami for building fake decks because they couldn't think of some from the time period. These are cards that are exactly what he's supposed to use, and I guarantee you they're terrible. They're not even worth using. I'm a big fan of Zero Gravity. Big fan. Alright. Magical Hats has not worked for me. I've used it once in this playthrough, and they attacked the correct monster out of 3. It's crazy. I would set MST, but it can't even stop Silver Orichalcos, so screw it. And my turtle is just a turtle. It's not going to do much. Yep. That's a hand. I'd love to see the decks on this. I want to see the story decks. I want to see those summonable monsters, level 4 and lower ratio compared to others. Is that Morphing Jar? That makes me think he got a morphing draw. I could be wrong. It just feels like it. I guess we'll find out together. You know what? Let's just take a shot in the dark for the fun of it. Is this a spell card? It's probably a morphing jar. I'm going to summon my Queen's Knight. I could use the Claw of Hermos on her, but she wouldn't make anything that good. Yeah. Yeah, it's not great. Not great indeed. Alright, we're just going to attack with the Queen's Knight, because I need 2 decent monsters to make that card worthwhile. I don't have 2 decent monsters. There goes Elma with the most she had the most busted equip spell ever made. Alright, what else do you got, Rafael? Also, they skipped all the Rebecca duels and Duke Devlin duels, huh? They just did not care about those characters. That's fine. Alright, what other equip spells did you set out of fear? Oh, that card's amazing. I'm glad you said it so I can destroy it. Alright, I'm going to... Oh, not trying to do that. I'm going to attack. Oh, he got any equip spell he wants. Oh, that one's dangerous. But since I already put monsters in your grave, I'm not worried about her. You'll never be able to summon your mom. If I could just draw 1 decent monster, I'll use Claw of Hermos. That is a Guardian card, sure. Not a very good one, but a Guardian card. How much attack do you get? 500? Not bad. Huh? I have to admit what I have to admit. It's a not bad card. You know what? Let's take a shot. Let's see if Magical Hats will save me this time. Please don't make me zero gravity. I know it's based on luck, but screw it. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna throw away probably these cards since they're useless. Claw of Hermos and Eye of Timaeus. They have no value to me. Alright, now mix up those cards good and hope that the AI doesn't cheat, because I lost last time. In a 1 out of 3 chance. I'm not gonna... I hope to not have to zero gravity. Good. Okay, it worked this time. You fool, you've attacked the Claw of Hermos. Buying me 1 more turn to draw what I need. Well, that might be what I need. We'll find out together. That is exactly what I needed. I get rid of 2 big shield Gardnas. Then, I flip up the Queen's Knight. With the power of the Queen's Knight, I can now summon the... Actually... Let me look at my fusion monster real quick here. What does it do? Well, this card is equipped to a monster. Negate the first effect activated by your opponent during each battle phase. After that, the monster equipped can make a second. It doesn't even increase their attack points. Son of bitch, I have to use zero gravity. Okay, I activate zero gravity. Not because I want to, because I have to. I summon the King's Knight. And then with the King's Knight, I'm going to get myself a Jack's Knight. I love that we can pull off this combo so easily. I only have 1 in my deck. Finally, I'm going to activate the Claw of Hermos. And with the Claw of Hermos, I'm going to get a Goddess Bow. And I'm going to get rid of my Queen's Knight to make it. Then, I attach my Goddess Bow, well, in a second. Goddess Bow attached to the Jack's Knight. Now, it looks like you're all mine. Jack's Knight, defeat them. King's Knight, do your best, but understand you might not. Oh, it was just Elma. Elma sucks. Like I said, my opponent's deck really sucks. I had such a bad hand for so long, and he didn't do anything against me that entire time. And the only time he actually summoned a monster was a card that searches Guardians. It wasn't even a Guardian. I activate Monster Reborn. With Monster Reborn, I can bring back any monster, and for theme's sake, I'll bring back Queen's Knight. Queen's Knight is back. Now, the reason we're just spending our cards like they're candy is because I feel like we're going to have all the time in the world to do damage, and he has no cards to come back with. His deck is made on bricks. When we eventually do the reverse duel, it'll be the worst duel of our lives. I can imagine. In fact, I have no clue how I'm going to win with his deck. It's so bad. It's so goddamn bad. No, at least that's probably their most useful card, huh? You threw away the Seal of Orichalcos. That's how bad your situation is. Okay, you're going to use equip spells to come back. I see it. That's a play. Are you going to tribute summon? Is that what we're doing? Okay. 1900 attack is fine. Not great, but fine. Oh, the Curry Bandit's great. Alright, I'll just throw you away. Everyone loves a classic. I bring back the Summon Skull, a card that's so good he's been using it since freaking the first duel we've done in this Let's Play. And it's still the most useful card in his deck. Summon Skull, attack. Queen's Knight, attack. Jack's Knight, it's your duel. That's the easiest duel in the game. So that duel was, hey, we gave him his actual deck, and it sucked. It just completely sucked. Dartz fed you lies, and in the moment of weakness, you allowed your heart to be consumed by the dark magic of the Orichalcos. But I could tell that the real you was still in there, fighting to break free. I knew what I had to do, force you to face the darkness. You're right. Thank you. I get it now. Everyone I turn my back on is still here, and they'll always be with me. Hey, the seal is gone. Where'd it go? Doesn't it usually pull out on a big green laser show? Yeah, and it usually takes someone's soul, too. So how are you still here? I'm lost. I have a theory. The Seal of Orichalcos is powered by the darkness within the person who plays it, but Rafael was able to conquer that darkness. So my soul was spared. I'm free. Oh, that was the Jinbei moment where he didn't get his life taken by Big Mom. A duel with Dartz! Hey, there's only 2 duels left? Holy crap. After defeating Rafael, Yugi finally met Dartz face to face. Dartz! You were expecting someone else? Well, due to the carelessness of my employees, I'm the only one left. You can't find good help these days. Look, I want my company back, so cut the small talk. Ah, is that so? Well, guess what? We all want something. As for me, I want your souls. For the last time, release our friends. That's not possible. What do you mean? I mean, they're already being put to use. As we speak, their life energy supplies power to the most devastating creature that ever lived. Oh, great. Now what? My 10,000-year-old collection is almost complete. Once I get yours, my beast can rise. Hold on. You've been collecting souls for all these years? Do you know how many lives you've destroyed? Millions. So some of these people lived in the past? Now you're catching on. Since the great Leviathan was laid to rest, I've been gathering the energy necessary to fuel its rebirth. Come on, you expect us to believe that junk? Ye of little faith, just duel me and I promise I'll make you a believer out of you. For when you lose, there will be no denying my power. Alright. Time to fight the great Leviathan himself and all his bullcrap cards, which some actually do exist. So I'm curious if we're going to see the cards that exist or if they made a BS deck. It depends on when this game came out. I completely forgot. Looks like I'll be going second, though. Hell, if they put him in the game, his cards probably do exist. And I already have a busted hand. I don't normally get to say that about this game. Okay, funny enough, it's like, Cooper, there's no way he used that card. You're right. But it does apply to a card he did use, so there is a chance that he uses it for a reason. Problem is, it's stronger than my card, so I gotta find something else. Holy shit, Legend of Heart? I mean, that's cool, and I'd love to pull it off, but okay, I don't have any traps, so you're useless. I drew 3 Dark Magician Girls. I definitely don't need 3. I probably don't even need 2. Can't use the Eye of Timaeus, because I need a Dark Magician Girl on the field. Obnoxious Celtic Guardian is one of the best cards in the game. And you think I joke, but I'm not. We got this. Alright, so Geomorph Werewolf with 3,500 attack. Oh my god, and 7-colored fish is a little ridiculous. 7-colored fish is the exact attack points he needed to defeat my monster. That was very lucky of him to pull that off. But luck won't save him this time. Shit. Actually, it might. I did not draw the other card. I need to get my Ermos card. If he summons a 3rd monster, I lose. I have lost. Good duel. We have lost 10,000 years defeated by mage power and normal monsters, which is technically all you really need, honestly. I don't know why decks are more complicated than that. Ah! Sorry, Yugi. There was nothing we could do. His deck is so well built. Compared to all these decks that have all these stupid summoning conditions, he's just like, nah, normal monster. Big damage. Big money. No wonder he captured souls for 10,000 years. No one could beat freaking Gene-Warped Warwolf with the mage power. Alright. Oh, this was a good top deck. This time I'm in the clear. Alright. I'm going to set Celtic Guardian. And I have this card, but I don't want to use it just yet because I want to see what he's going to summon before I do. Damn it. Another perfect one. I thought it'd be Gene Warped. He just got lucky last duel. Heart of the Underdog. That does suit his deck well. Okay, you know what, Konami? I like the way you built this deck. This one actually makes sense. I activate the Fang of Critias. Thanks to the legendary Mirror Force, I can summon the almighty Mirror Force Dragon. And unlike Joey's dumb Ermos cards, these cards are just busted. Kaiba's cards are probably the easiest to use. Okay. Now, I don't know what kind of traps the opponent's running, but I'm going to assume I can get past them. But if he has cards like Justy Break, I'm calling shenanigans. Because he wants me to destroy his normal monsters. This is how he summons his boss. There it is! The Orichalco Shuneros! And because I summoned this monster, I can't attack. I was curious if he had it in his hand. He did. He did. He got me there. Shuneros might be the only card from his deck that actually exists here. The rest of the cards may not. He won't attack me, though. He will attack. Mirror Force Dragon, activate your effect. Are you sure about that? You want to die? You're playing Orichalco so I could kill you? Are you sure? I mean, I guess I aim to please. I summon a Summon Skull. With the Eye of Timaeus, I can make the legendary Summon Skull Dragon. Would have been cool, but no, Summon Skull gets no love from this arc. You just get to use it. Yeah, Mirror Force Dragon is insane. I don't think they understand. This is like the only good card. Like Timaeus is whatever, he's fine. Ermos sucks, but this card, what's it called? Critias is busted. Another Mirror Force, hell yeah. Dartz, you've been defeated by a Mirror Force Dragon. You're not coming back. It would have been cool to summon the Knights, but yeah, didn't get. You have to draw all 3 of the cards or throw them all away. You need Foolish Burial. There's a lot of things. You lose, Dartz. Your 10,000-year quest is finally over. It can't be. I've come too close. All I need is one more powerful soul, and the great Leviathan will arise from the depths of the earth. Too little, too late. Our duel comes to an end. Now release the souls of my friends and everyone else you held captive. Grr. Dartz failed to capture Yamayugi's soul, but Dartz merged his own soul with his Leviathan to revive the beast instead. Powered by the light of his friends, Yugi retrieved his stolen Egyptian god cards and defeated Dartz and his Leviathan once and for all. Hey, look, I guess the gods did pull through. Told you, that means everyone Dartz captured is free. Is it really over? Yep, we're safe now. Let's hit the road, folks. I'm sure there's someone else trying to take over the world back home. You know, the scary thing is, he's probably right. That's pretty funny. They got me. That's pretty funny. I like that. But in reality, it's just more tournaments and like people trying to take over businesses and stuff. The real end is upon us. The final duel of duel monsters. Now that the Pharaoh saved the world, there was one last thing he had to do. Move on to the afterlife. Guided by Merrick, Ishizu, and Odeon, the team went to a sacred underground temple that housed the gateway to the afterlife. To open the door, the Pharaoh had to seal away the Egyptian god cards and the 7 Millennium items, and have one final duel, a ritual duel against Yugi. The duel would determine whether Yugi could now stand on his own as his own man and not need the Pharaoh's help anymore. This is the first time in my life that I have hoped for an opportunity for my opponent's victory. But in order for this duel to truly test our readiness to separate, I must fight you with all my strength. Pharaoh, now that you've left the Millennium Puzzle, I can't hear your thoughts anymore. But somehow I still know what you're thinking, and I feel the same way. If you taught me anything, it's to put your heart into your deck and duel with everything you've got. That's exactly what I'm going to do. But also, I'm like a master strategist, and I'm just going to create an infinite loot strategy that beats you, because I do that like all the time. Yugi is so good at strategies that he gets bored of Yu-Gi-Oh! And starts making up his own games. That's literally the end of how Yu-Gi-Oh! Ends. He's like insanely smart. When it comes to games, at least. To the point where he just becomes a game creator. Now, this is an interesting deck, to say the least. It's like, how am I going to defeat the Egyptian god cards and all the Pharaoh's cards? Well, I'll just use a bunch of random stuff that's actually pretty damn handy. Once again, though, where the hell are all the monster cards? Oh, yeah, this is when you use gadgets and Granadora and all these magicians and stuff. Oh, this is such a good deck, actually. Like, I'm honestly a little shocked at how well this is built. He even let himself keep Curse of Dragon after all this time. Well, out of all these cards, I want a Graceful. Alright, I am going to summon Silent Magician. And as long as he doesn't have Harpies, I'm going to play Catapult Zone. But have a Mirror Force ready to go. My monster will gain 500 attack when Yugi draws a card. So as long as I stay strong, everything will work out. Yep, his legendary Dark Magician is here, even though that's my grandpa's card. It's also his monster from history. Now that card actually makes it too strong. I cannot use my Catapult Zone. I have to use my Mirror Force just to make sure I don't die. I was curious about that, Yugi. What kind of face downs does the Pharaoh run? Let's find out together. I activate Swords. Ah! Is that your fusion? Chimera the Flying Mythical Beast, huh? Well, Yugi created his own deck to defeat you, and Silent Magicians are not bad, to say the least. Especially with Level Up in deck, it's really busted. On top of that, I have the Magnet Warriors and a little bit more strategies that you will see in time. Where's your Egyptian god cards, Pharaoh? I'll admit Dark Magician's a problem. Mind crushing me. Okay, that card's going to be a problem. But, given enough time, thanks to Swords, I can beat it. Well, my problem is I can't get past traps. Traps seem to be a constant issue. Graceful Charity, maybe there's finally a card in my deck that can destroy spells and trap cards? Not exactly. Not exactly. I hope I have more than one of those. I activate the effect of Wadapon. With the effect of Wadapon, I get to special summon it onto the field. Then, I'm going to summon one of my Magnet Warriors. In this case, Gamma. Then, we're going to attack and hope he doesn't have Mirror Force. Another night falls. I end my turn. Also, Yugi showed off gadgets in this duel, and gadgets ended up being like one of the most busted things for a little while. I'm sure they're not useful anymore, but back in the day, my god, they were useful. Alright, Pot of Greed, what a top deck! Let's see if I can get my legendary card. Nope, just another Silent Magician. I guess Silent Magician in itself is kind of legendary. Sure. We'll have 3 Silent Magicians. You know, Yugs, I could have summoned an Egyptian god by now. What are you doing? You're the Pharaoh? You're supposed to be the king. Without me, you kind of suck at Yu-Gi-Oh! Were you just using all of Yugi's plans? You just had the confidence? Yugi had the brains, you had the confidence? That was the only difference? What's going on here? Magnet Warrior, I wish. You know what? Let's do this. I have my own Dark Magician. Then I have Gamma. I could have just won with one attack, but let's see if that trap would have done something. I attack. Would the trap have done something? Nope. That's the final duel. Yugi. Yugi, you suck. What the hell? Congratulations. Well done. Yugi, you achieved a great victory for us both. I was focusing so hard on playing the game that I forgot that winning the duel would actually mean by defeating you, I've sent you away for good. No, you have opened the door for me. Thanks to you, my spirit can finally be at rest once again. I'll be back where I belong. Fate brought the two of us together for a reason, and we've fulfilled our destiny. We've protected mankind from the return of the Shadow Games. Not really. We did not do that. Wait till GX. And we've both grown tremendously along the way. I'm gonna miss you. You do realize we'll never truly be apart, right? The gift of kindness you've given me and the courage I've given you will remain with us. And with that, that will forever bind us together. Right. Now that the battle ritual is complete, the eye of the widget? I don't know how to pronounce that. That guards the door of the spirit world has awakened, and the spirit of the great pharaoh, which was trapped within the Millennium Puzzle for 5,000 years, is now free. The time has arrived. Tell the eye of Wajat what your name. I am the son of King Aknaman. My name is Atem. That's it. We have completed the Yu-Gi-Oh story. There are reverse duels, which we probably will do, but not next episode. Next episode, we're going to be playing some GX. I'll see you all then. Thank you all for watching, and guys, Duel Monsters was fun, but they messed up a lot of the decks in this game. GX, I think the game starts getting really good. This is where the game is like peak, for me at least. So I'm super excited. Unless they changed a lot of the decks again, but hopefully they didn't. Either way, I'll see you all then. Please remember to like and subscribe and get ready for next episode. Bye-bye.